Hello friends, welcome back. It is a month-long grocery shopping day. Very excited about that. We've been out of a lot of stuff, probably for a solid 5 days now, and the kids are not happy. So I've got quite the list today. I got to make a bunch of stops actually. So I think I'm going to head and do those little stops. There's like one little stop at Menards. There's a stop at Marshall's. What else? Stop at Black Rifle Coffee Shop, which is new in town here that I want to see if I can get some coffee from. And so I'm going to go do all those little stops. My Sam's Club pickup order is ready. My Walmart one is being worked on. So I'm going to try to go get all that little stuff done before my window is up to pick up those things. So wish me luck. It's 10:32 right now. I am hoping to be home by 1:30. I think that's doable. So that's what my hope is. Okay, my coffee trip was successful. I'm trying the Beyond Black from the Black Rifle Company, which I'm very excited about. I made it through Marshall's and TJ Maxx. I was not successful in finding my coffee syrup. There's a specific kind of coffee syrup that I like that is sweetened with monk fruit and stevia. So I'll just keep checking back to see if they have it. And I like to get it there rather than get it online because it's only $5 a bottle versus like $8 a bottle, I think. So anyway, now I'm gonna go to Walmart and get my pickup order, and Sam's Club and get my pickup order, and then I just have to do Aldi, and then I can go home. It's 11:32. I am waiting for my Walmart pickup order, and I forgot I made one little detour to Once Upon a Child because I've been looking for some harder puzzles for Jericho. He decided that he likes puzzles now, and I'm always looking for non-electronic things for him to do, like when he gets finished with his schoolwork and the girls are still working. So I'm always looking for like quiet activities for him to do. I did find one. I actually thought I would find more, but I only found one. It's of a castle, so it's not like girly colors, but hopefully he doesn't think it's girly. But I'll give it to him when I get home and we'll see what he thinks. I made it to Aldi. It is 12. I'm starving, and that's always a bad thing, going into the grocery store when you're starving. And I also had this realization that if my dates are correct, I really should be getting stuff for Easter baskets right now, but that was like totally not on my radar whatsoever. So I'm definitely going to spend some time in the aisles of shame in Aldi looking for some stuff to fill Easter baskets. And then I'm probably going to have to, like, closer to the end of the month, go get some stuff because I was just not on top of my game with that. So wish me luck. Hopefully I don't put too many extra things in the cart because I'm hungry. Alright, I made it through Aldi. That was pretty successful. Only a couple things on my list that they didn't have, and that's just the way it is with Aldi. I don't think I've ever been in the store and like had them have every single thing on my list. So nothing on the list is like immediate, so I'm not gonna go to Meijer today. I'm just gonna head home, and I will probably try again at Aldi. It's just regular stuff: cabbage, corn syrup. I think I go through a bottle of corn syrup like once every 2 years or something. There's only like 3 recipes that I use that call for it. And I'm wanting to make these peanut butter Rice Krispies that call for corn syrup. So anyway, just a couple things. I think they might be restocked, you know, next week or the following week when I stop in for some lettuce and milk or something. Anyway, it's 1:15. I'm about 20 minutes from home, but I'm gonna stop at Wendy's and get something to eat because I'm starving. So might be 2 junior bacon cheeseburgers wrapped in lettuce, or it might be chili. I haven't decided yet, so we shall see. I made it home. I ended up stopping at Wendy's, and I got, not the son of a Baconator, something, the big bacon hamburger, and I got it wrapped in lettuce, which is what I like to do. I just from my Trim Healthy Mama days, it's just more enjoyable to me than without with a bun now. So anyway, okay, let's do Walmart first, and then I will do Sam's Club. So let me flip you around. Here is Walmart. We needed some more hair clips. I hope these are strong enough because we have very thick, long hair here. So hopefully those are strong enough. These are, I think I got Fuji apples. It's a big deal for me to give up the control to let somebody else pick out my produce, but especially apples. So that is very hard for me to do. I fell in love with this yogurt last month. I haven't tried the peach flavor. This is not, they're real expensive if you just buy them singly like this. But then Walmart did have, the vanilla is very good. So Walmart did have this giant one. So I was happy to have that because Sam's Club was out of the little packs, which is about the only way that I would want to buy it because these are expensive like this. Got some fresh ginger, some little things of angel hair pasta, mixed vegetables, frozen mixed vegetables. This is for that soup that my friend made us, Abby, that I'm going to make with broccoli florets. Still can't find jar lids. So every time I try, they do have jars, which is good. So I just put a pack on my order, and hopefully they will have lids soon. Who knows? This is for a lemon icebox pie that I'm going to make this month for dessert. It has a graham cracker crust, and then you mix a bunch of stuff with this lemonade concentrate. Buttermilk, I make our ranch dressing, and I'm going to do some banana bread, so that calls for buttermilk. I have lots of flour down in my food storage, but I didn't want to unseal those. So I got one of those. Journey requested Life, and I did. It's always hit or miss. I should have waited till Aldi because they have their brand a whole lot cheaper, but they don't always have it. So I ended up getting that at Walmart. These are the chips that the kids like better than Tostadas now, and these are like 97 cents a bag or something. So for $4 you get 4 bags of chips. Decided to try these for the kids, thin and crispy fries, which actually I'm gonna go ahead and get that in the freezer right now because they're rather soft feeling. We like this body wash. It's the same as Dove. This was a substitution, which I don't really care because for some reason you still can't get toilet bowl cleaner. I have no idea who's cleaning their toilets that much, but I mean, it's ridiculous. This I thought that they didn't have, and it's way smaller than I thought, but this is kind of going down in my emergency type area, not food, but you know what I'm talking about. All right, now to Sam's Club. Paper plates. We've been out of paper plates for like a week, and it's not fun because the kids do snacks on those, we do lunch on those. Garbage bags, needed those. Here are some black olives. I pretty much only use avocado oil in my cooking now and baking. We really like this raw, organic, unfiltered honey. Ideally, I would get it from somewhere in my area because this comes from Texas. You know, it's better to get the honey that's in your area so it has all of the allergens in it that are local to your area, so hopefully it can help you with your allergies. I got a really nice corned beef brisket, so that will be awesome for St. Patrick's Day, as well as a really good, I think this is a bone-in pork butt, but that's fine because the length of time that I cook it, it will be delicious once it sits in the crock pot all day long. This is a very delicious salami that we all like. So I tried an experiment. I've known that you can't really freeze cream cheese and have it be the same texture, but I had read somewhere that if you freeze it and then put it right into the refrigerator to thaw out, that the texture would be the same. Well, that's a lie. That is not true. So I do have some frozen cream cheese, which when you put it straight into the crock pot, like for a meal or something, it's totally fine. It does the same thing as refrigerated cream cheese would do. So I'm gonna keep this one in the refrigerator because I already have some in the freezer. Here are those, let's see, what? $3.74 a pound. These are the hamburger patties that are already portioned out for me. They're not really any more expensive than just getting the ground beef. This is for food storage. We got 2 boxes of Cheez-Its. I did not get goldfish last month, so I got goldfish for the kids this month. This is for my food storage, as well as I really like canned salmon. I think it's delicious. Oh, I didn't notice that it was boneless. That's a bummer. Which you guys are gonna think I'm like the biggest weirdo ever, but when you open a can of salmon and there's like the bones that have been like pressure cooked in there, they're like in a spinal column. I sound like such a weirdo, but they're delicious. So that's kind of a bummer that there's no bones in here. Coconut oil, Parmesan cheese, salsa. I was happy that they had the string cheese because the kids have really been enjoying that. And since the pandemic, they haven't always had that. And then this is the cheese that I shred up and use as our shredded cheese. Because I think the shredded cheese in the bags are yucky. It has lots of stuff in it. All right, I'm gonna start with the frozen stuff right here so I can get it in the freezer. Here is, it's really good ice cream. Vanilla bean ice cream for like $1.98 or something like that. 2 things of Cool Whip for 2 recipes this month. I got 1 more bag of riced cauliflower. Good Grub is not on the list, but I like to have it. I have everything on hand if I have 2 bags of cauliflower, so I like to keep it there. I'm gonna go put this frozen stuff away real quick and be right back. All right, just 1 bag of gallon-sized bags. Needed some more aluminum foil. I like to get 2 gallons of milk at a time, and then I shouldn't have to go back to the store for like 2 weeks for fresh stuff, so I like to do that. Bunch of taco seasoning. I just grab a handful whenever I'm there. Clearly, I didn't remember that I had gotten angel hair from Walmart, so that's fine. It will get eaten. I like this marinara sauce from Aldi, and it's the plastic container. It's like, I think it's like $1, but it does not have sugar in it. I don't love soybean oil, but it doesn't have sugar. So, also, I mean, syrup is terrible for you, but I don't mind the light syrup. Syrup has terrible stuff in it anyway. At least it's a little bit less sugar. And my kids, for whatever reason, do not like maple syrup. I think they're weirdos, but they do not like it. Got some oatmeal, some elbow macaroni, 2 things of beef broth, a couple bags of pretzels. Here are those tostadas for that recipe that I am making. I tried to get a not broken one, but you can see I was not very successful, so that's annoying. Chips, and the girls really like these cheddar rice puff things. Decided to go with the expensive lunch meat this time, but it looked really good, and they don't always have this Virginia ham at Aldi. 2 things of mozzarella. They have not had Monterey Jack in forever, and so this is for enchiladas, so I thought, well, I guess I'll get the pepper jack to shred up for enchiladas. It'll be fine. Black beans, diced tomatoes, sweetened condensed milk. That's for that lemon icebox pie. Mayo. This is exactly like Hellmann's. Tomato sauce. They only sell it in these teeny tiny cans, so you always have to get a bunch. Pinto beans. This is just like A1, and we had just run out of that. Tomato soup. That is for that soup recipe that my friend made us. I had just run out of all of my olive oil. Cooking spray, panko breadcrumbs, shortening. I go through shortening like I don't know, one of these every 2 years or something, maybe. Like, it's just like corn syrup for me. There's maybe 3 recipes that I ever use shortening in, and pie crust being one of them. So I got an orange Jello, which we don't typically do this type of thing, but there's this really yummy orange tapioca Jello that I haven't been able to make in a really long time. It has mandarin oranges in it, so that will be a nice treat for the kids. Non-fat Greek yogurt, 1 thing of heavy whipping cream, 2 things of sour cream, half and half for my coffee, and then I do have Fettuccine Alfredo. That was Journey's request, which takes quite a bit of half and half, so I got 3 this time. I was happy to see that they had the turkey meat sticks there, so that's enjoyable. I got these for Jalea. She likes those. Journey likes these. They're like blueberry Nutri-Grain bars. She likes those. This is for that Icebox lemon Icebox recipe. I got these for Jericho. I got 2 things of Rice Krispies. I make homemade granola bars with them, and then I'm also going to make those peanut butter Rice Krispie treats. This is, he lucked out today because they only had the family size, but normally they're tiny boxes. So I actually might put 1 down in food storage and make him just have 1. That's for Jericho. Napkins, totally cheap, totally fine. These are the paper towels I like to get. They're just like the Bounty Selecta size. They didn't have my toilet paper, but luckily I have a good supply of toilet paper downstairs, so I just left that off this time. I've kind of been doing half and half lately. We all kind of got sick of romaine, but when we do like Caesar dressing, we really like it. So I just got 3 romaine, and then we've really been liking this box of mixed greens. It doesn't go very far is the only problem, but that's all right. I love these little potatoes. They're perfect for throwing on a sheet pan with pork chops. And then I got some yellow potatoes. They're just other recipes coming up. Zucchini, baby carrots. We like this sourdough. It's really good. It's just wheat flour, water, whole grain flours, sourdough culture, sea salt, and malted barley flour. So it is a good, we really like this bread, and I will put it right down in the freezer, and we can take it out slice by slice or take the whole thing out. We don't ever have a problem. You do, because there's no preservatives, so you do have to eat it right away. Like, it goes bad pretty quick. I had a cauliflower, some baby cucumbers, and then 4 dozen eggs. We've really been going through the eggs, so I got 4 dozen. I don't know if that will last us the month, but I'm gonna start out with 4 this time. All right, it is 2:30, so I made it home. I got everything out. I, of course, filmed it all, which takes some time, but I'm thinking by 3 o'clock I should have this all put away, and then I'm done for the month. I often get questions, why do you do this? And I do it because it saves time. Yes, it's a lot in one day, but now I'm done. Now the only thing I have to do is run into Aldi after church once a week or once every 2 weeks to grab milk and like lettuce, and that's basically it. So there were those couple of items that Aldi didn't have. It's really not bad though. It's not a ton of items. So I can keep looking for those, or I can make a stop into Meijer if I happen to be in the area and just get it all done at once. I do that sometimes too. I'll probably look for canning lids as well. So, oh, I forgot to show you one thing. Hold on. I forgot to show you this exciting business. So you might think to yourself, what are you gonna do with all these mushrooms? I've been looking for mushrooms on a really good price because I'm going to can them. These were 99 cents a container, and that's the cheapest that they ever go. So that's what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. It is time sensitive because, you know, mushrooms don't stay good forever. And I couldn't pass this up. This was 20 bucks, and so I hope it works well. It looks good. But I have a griddler thing from Cuisinart, And I think it's about ready to die because the heat on it is really wonky. It's not working correct. I've had it for like maybe 10 years. It's been a long time. So I was excited to find that. I have not added up my total yet. I know that Aldi was like 188, which I had estimated about 170. And so with that $20 griddle, that makes sense. I was pretty much right on budget. I think Sam's Club was right around $2.20, something like that. I had some pretty big cuts of meat in there. You know, salmon is not cheap either. And then Walmart, I want to say, was like $70. And then I did end up getting a couple of things from Home Goods and Marshall's and that puzzle. Oh, and let me take you, let's see what Jericho thinks about his puzzle. I did find one thing for the kids' Easter baskets. That was at Marshall's. And then, oh, there's my Black Rifle coffee, which I'm excited to try. And here is the puzzle. So let's go see what Jericho thinks. Yeah. I got you something.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
That's cool.
You like it?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you would like it or not. It has 200 pieces. Think you can handle it?
I guess.
Remember Aunt Rachel said she only does, what does we do? 1,000.
Yeah.
Okay, let me know what you think about it.
Okay.
I forgot this also, which was the only thing I found at Home Goods. Whenever I see a good price on salt, this is pink Himalayan sea salt, fine grind, that'll go down in my food storage, and then these just looked good to me. There's no sugar, they just have the flavor of caramel vanilla. And then that can opener that I got from Walmart last month was total crap. So I went ahead and got this one. It's really heavy duty, so hopefully it won't rust and it will actually cut the cans open. All right, that does it. I think Jericho liked his puzzle. I made sure to not say anything about it being a castle and girly or whatever, because then, you know, then he for sure would not want to do it. But I think it's gonna be good. Okay, that's everything. I'm gonna get everything put away. Like I said, I love doing it this way, so it is a hard day, but I'm always glad when it's done. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.